Hey everybody, I'm Mike Desepoli and welcome to the Heritage Market Minute for Monday, March 15, 2021. We have a lot to cover today in a short amount of time, so let's get right to it. Markets continue to work their way out of correction territory. We think the action we saw in the market the last couple weeks was a healthy pullback, consolidation of gains, and building energy for another move higher. The culprit for the pullback, as we spoke about in some videos last week, was the continued narrative from the financial news media that it was rising Treasury yields that were spooking the market. So we shared this chart last week, but I'm going to throw it up here one more time. I want you to remember this chart every time you hear the media selling the narrative that markets are panicking because of rising Treasury yields. This is a view of the 10-year Treasury yield going back into the 1980s, and as you can see, even with recent moves, we are still at historical lows, so we think the narrative that the market can't rally in the face of higher treasuries is preposterous. More importantly, in our high-frequency data, which is data we look at each and every week to try to get a real-time pulse on the economy, we're seeing some very encouraging trends. Some of the things we look at are box office receipts, TSA checkpoint activity, hotel availability, revenue per available room, things like that to give us an idea what direction are we moving in. We hit a milestone this week as we saw TSA Daily Travelers checkpoint numbers indicating how many travelers per day reached and exceeded 1 million for the first time in the last year. This is very important. It tells us that travel is coming back. Now, just to give you a point of reference, the peak of daily travelers before the pandemic was about 2 million per day. So we're about 50% of the way back to getting back to full travel. But this is encouraging signs. We saw this 2 million a day number drop as low as about 100,000 at certain points when the pandemic was really raging onward. So to see it over 1 million is big. We think people are getting back to traveling. We think the economy is continuing to heal. And we're looking forward to a lot of great things in the economy this year. So if you have any questions, we encourage you to reach out to us. This week in the market, we'd like to see the market firm up and start to make its move back higher again. Not a lot on the economic calendar, so we're just going to evaluate the action that we see. And as far as the data goes, things are looking good right now. Reach out to us with any questions. We'll be back on Friday with the Heritage Market Pulse. Have a great day.